This is going to be amazing. Craig Jones going against Lachlan Giles, who for many years was not only one of his main training partners, but also one of his coaches. So the big question here is simple. Can Craig Jones actually pass the guard of Lachlan Giles, one of the best guard retention players in the world? Lachlan's ability to recover, frame, invert, and constantly rebuild his guard is unbelievable, and Craig knows his game better than almost anyone. So let's see how this round plays out, what problems Lachlan creates from bottom, and whether Craig can find a way through. And Lachlan Giles is straight away transitioning into single leg kicks from that butterfly sweep from Craig. He's looking for the heel, but Craig Jones is hiding his heel, doing this like ballerina toes. Now controlling the foot with a straight footlock grip. This grip is very robust, and also you can extend the opponent, so you can high step on a single leg. But Lachlan Giles is mostly trying to do a Aoki lock from here, which did not work. He did not manage to twist the knee of Craig Jones enough. Waiter sweep from Lachlan Giles. Pay attention to the left hip of Craig, how he's putting it to the ground and heavy. So it is hard to sweep him like to the left, but backwards it is easy because he was putting so much weight backwards, so it was easy for Lachlan to go into that position. He's looking for this like wedging back tag, but it did not work. Also, he needs to be careful so Craig Jones does not manage to get a knee bar on him from here. And Lachlan is still looking for this back tag, but they got disconnected here. And also Craig Jones managed to open his right knee, you see. So yeah, that will not work now. Maybe transitioning to a high step. Yeah, this is just like good, getting top position. Craig Jones is maybe trying to go into 50-50, but Lachlan Giles jumping on that bottom leg of Craig Jones. Going for an inside heel hook maybe here. Pay attention to the left ankle of Craig Jones. How he was pushing the hip of Lachlan Giles. But now he got free, so he does not need to push that much. He can just stand up straight away, yeah. This position from Lachlan Giles is very tricky. He puts his top leg over the knee line of Craig Jones. So Craig Jones is like forced to roll here. And when people roll, that is when Lachlan Giles is trying to catch the heel. But Craig Jones knows that, so he's not even like using that and giving that momentum to Lachlan of him rolling to relieve the pressure. And he's just defending this position straight away, looking at Lachlan, you see. Pay attention how he's controlling the top leg of Lachlan, the right leg. Because that is the leg that will go over the right knee line of Craig Jones. And that will force him to roll. But always Craig Jones controlling the top leg of Lachlan. Also, DeAndre Corby is very good at that, like controlling that top leg. And in my opinion, that is one of the safest options for defending that position if you are not like deep enough. Pay attention to this right hip pressure from Craig Jones, because he knows that Lachlan likes to go into K-guard. So the left leg of Craig Jones is going backwards. So it is hard for Lachlan Giles to go into K-guard from here. And he's only giving that right leg of his, which it will be hard for Lachlan to go into K-guard from that position. Yeah, just stapling that bottom leg of Lachlan, which will go into K-guard if that leg is free. But guys, watch, Lachlan Giles has a K-guard connection on the right hip of Craig Jones. So Craig Jones straight away C-gripping the right leg of Lachlan. The leg that he will need to throw it over so he can force that roll, you see. So important how Craig Jones is defending this position. So important. Now maybe going into north-south passing, but that is where Lachlan Giles shines. He's very good at retaining his guard from that position, and also most of his leg entanglements are from that position. So now Craig Jones, because he knows that he's trying to force this like knee slice position, which I think this is like a good option because he's only giving his near leg instead of the far leg. Because that is where Lachlan Giles is so good, when he catches the far leg into K-guard position, you see. Just framing the shoulders from Lachlan, amazing guard retention. But guys, pay attention how Craig Jones is controlling the top leg of Lachlan Giles. But I don't like that he's going completely on his knees because Lachlan can go into K-guard from this position. Yeah, he got the bite now. Let's see if he'll manage to throw his right leg over. Watch how carefully Craig Jones is controlling that right leg of Lachlan. And that is completely stopping Lachlan to go even deeper into this position. And I really think he just needs to stand up and take top position against Craig Jones. Because this position is lost, yeah. That was amazing from Lachlan Giles. And not many people know, but Lachlan's pressure passing is amazing, but we rarely see it. arm drag from Craig Jones, and Lachlan Giles is going for an arm drag on his own, straight into a double leg, but it did not work. Again, guys, like Lachlan is so much smaller than Craig Jones, so these positions must be exhausting for him, especially if he's wrestling with Craig Jones. And right now, I think both of them are just recovering with hand fighting, but I think Lachlan Giles will pull guard straight away here. He just like recovering a little bit here. And Lachlan looking for grips, and he pulled into guard straight away. Not many people know, but Lachlan used to compete in wrestling tournaments in Australia. So yeah, he knows wrestling, like he's very good at wrestling. But what is the point wrestling against Craig Jones, who is so much bigger? It will be so hard to take him down and you will completely burn yourself out. Guys, pay attention how Craig Jones is blocking the left hip of Lachlan Giles. But Lachlan Giles pummeling that lasso, so he's completely like framing the shoulders of Craig Jones and not allowing him to go closer into the guard and also like past the hips of his. So just amazing work from Lachlan Giles from bottom. But Craig Jones managing these positions in like a perfect way. Let's see, maybe a back tag here from Lachlan. He needs his right leg, which Craig Jones is completely stopping that back tag with his right arm. He's just like blocking that shin of Lachlan Giles. He needs to pummel it into like inside position. I think Lachlan can wrestle up from this position, but he's mostly looking for Craig Jones to spin here. Yeah, Craig Jones is trying to like strip the grips. I think he will try to spin here, Craig Jones is, yeah. And straight away facing Lachlan Giles. Yeah, that was a little bit risky, but his knee line was out, so it was not completely stuck there, Craig Jones. And Craig Jones straight away breaking the grips and going side to side, trying to pass Lachlan's guard. But Lachlan thrives in positions like that. When people start to move a lot, that is when he captures them. And now he's going on a wrestle up. Let's see if he'll manage to finish the single leg. Maybe transition into double leg here. Yeah, he's still going on the single leg. Now double leg, but he pulled into guard. And I think Craig Jones is just too heavy for him to try to finish a single leg or double leg. So the most like energy efficient thing for Lachlan Giles is just like guard retention and playing guard. And again, that backside entry into the legs. But Craig Jones is not spinning, like he's not giving the reaction that Lachlan likes. So he's just like stripping those grips under his knee line and completely facing Lachlan Giles instead of spinning. So this is like very important. Also, Craig Jones is going for his own inside heel hook there. But Lachlan managed to bring his knee line out. Now a knee bar for Craig Jones. But now transitioning into backside 50-50 heel hook. Yeah, it did not work. So he just like facing Lachlan and again just standing up on a single leg. Completely smashing Lachlan down with this like sprawl. And maybe a side control from Craig Jones here. Let's see if Lachlan will manage to clear his head here. And pay attention to the right knee of Lachlan. How he's blocking the left shoulder of Craig Jones. Yeah, I think he will get free here. That recovery from Lachlan Giles was crazy. But again, guard retention, just side-to-side movement from Craig Jones. Which I think it is a good option, but Craig Jones is starting to lose focus and he's giving his far leg into K-guard positions and this like reverse close guard. And Craig Jones underhooking the leg of Lachlan and that reverse close guard is no more active, so Lachlan is transitioning into 50-50 straight away. Guys, pay attention to the right knee line of Craig Jones. How he's looking inwards. So it's hard for Lachlan Giles to open the right hip of Craig Jones to the right, you see. So he can put him on the ground. This is very important how Craig Jones is keeping this posture and also his right knee. Because if that right knee opened, it will be so hard for Craig Jones to stay on top. He will be put down for sure. Again, he's going for this knee bar, but it did not work. Craig Jones was. But he escaped that position completely. So crazy dog pass maybe for Craig Jones. Yes, straight away Lachlan inverting, maybe even in a triangle from here. But yeah, it did not work that. So straight away, far side K-guard entry again. And let's see if he'll manage to off-balance Craig Jones so he can go into a leg entanglement there. It did not work. So now Craig Jones pressuring on the other side. Let's see this Kiss of the Dragon entry from Lachlan Giles. I think he will try to wrestle up again. And this is like his third or fourth time trying to wrestle up against Craig Jones. But now it was much harder, just pulling guard again. And the round ended. Hey guys, most people study Jiu-Jitsu through instructionals that look clean, but they don't show what actually works under pressure. Here we learn from matches, where technique is proven when everything's on the line. That's how you cut through the noise and see what truly works when it matters. On my Patreon, you'll find free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't post on YouTube, full studies, and complete guides, all built to help you improve faster and train smarter. You can start free right now. The link's in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next study.